Front Row Promotions, supporting and promoting musicians around the globe.
Hey, Lisa Melchert here, your host of Front Row Promotions, coming to you live on Thursday night. How y'all doing tonight? Feeling good? I got my shades on. I wear my sunglasses at night. I'll put them on a little later in the show, but for right now, they're on my head. All right, so I just want to let you know that we have a special guest behind in the green room. I like to call it the green room. So I will give a nice introduction here in just a moment. But first, a message from our sponsors. Hit that button. Hey, this is Lisa Melchert from Front Row Promotions, representing the Mad Chat channel on YouTube. So subscribe now to the madness of the Mad Chat channel. He sponsors us with Front Row Promotions and people around the world. And don't you forget to subscribe to Front Row Promotions for interviews and much, much more. And much, much more is right, because we interview many different people. We interview musicians, we interview artists, all type of, and musicians are artists, so all kind of people that come to Front Row Promotions. We have fun here, yes. So I want to bring out our guest right now. So I'm so excited. And we have Dylan from Normandy. Curtain Call Records Band. Welcome. Here is your intro. Sorry, wrong one. That was the last one I added. That's my fault. I am so sorry. That was almost good. It was like flowing just right. Anyway, here it is.
Without cold, this heart's grown. Pick up another piece to fall apart. Follow deeper, rest creep into the catacombs. But you don't even know the half when you're thrown into the world just to write your epitaph. Never looking back, cause they never give a chance when they promise you the world but deliver at your last. It's not hard to be jaded with their shades and jade made you take on their hatred and weight. Never lifted the burden, erasing all feelings of hope and the feeling forsaken. But now I'm awakened, lost sight but I'll never be mistaken. To put my energy up just to let you take it. You know it's something that you'll never get away with. You build me up, just let me say. You feel the flame just as smother it. You shed a light.
Oh my gosh, I love it. So without much further ado, I'm bringing Dylan to the stage. Welcome, Dylan.
Hello. Thank
Normandy.
you for that.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. Thank you. It's a little hot outside. Not now. Of course, it's nighttime and it's cooled off a bit. But wow. How's the weather in your neck of the woods?
Hot as well. Hot and humid and gross. And
oh my God, I know. It's either you're outside, you got to be in a pool, be nice, or stay in where it's nice and AC. That's what I have my fan on. I got the AC running. So tell me about Normandy, your Curtain Call Records. Tell me about that. First of all, tell me about the name.
So it's basically our our singing vocalist Joshua is the brainchild behind the band. He's the last remaining original member. So kind of, of course, it's inspired by the city in France, and his name, his stage name, Joshua D-Day. His middle initial is D. So things just kind of tie together, and that's where the inspiration for that would come from. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. So talk about Curtain Call Records. How did that come about?
So our guitarist Cody IX had worked with them in the past. He knew John, and we'd just been kind of looking for some sort of promotion and things like that, and they kind of fell into our laps. And we've been working with them for, I don't even know, time has been flying so fast for me, but I think about the last year and a half or so, and they've helped with some things with radio and things, here and there through Rock Rage, and it's been a pleasure to work with. So
yes, Rock Rage Radio and Curtain Call Records, they're just amazing people out there trying to help and promote and get you out there.
Yep.
Yes. Let's hear it for Curtain Call Records and Rock Rage. Hey. But it's nothing like promoting. It's my world. It's what I like to do as well. And I'm so glad to have you here on Front Row Promotions.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Yes. So when did you become a musician? Like, when did you first start? Like, when did you know that you wanted to be?
Oh, God. So for myself, so the band formed back in 2017. Mm-hmm. I'd been making music way before then, probably about a decade prior to that. I'm the oldest one in the band. So, but yeah, I think I was 14 when I was cutting my own like rap tracks and stuff. And I've been doing that for a long time, gone through, many different name changes.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So still do some of it on the side too, but yeah. And then I found these boys in, it was 2021. The original rapping vocalist, was wanting to part ways. It was amicable. It wasn't, you hear
right.
some things with other folks, but yeah, he just was ready to do different things. And I had played in metalcore bands and stuff before, like in 2010 to 2012, and did like screaming vocals and stuff. I never and I do that in this band too, but never really had the chance to rap in a band. It always been just.
How does that feel on when you do the screaming vocals? I mean, does it hurt? It sounds like you're in pain.
Right? Yeah. I try, and I've done it for so long. I try to make sure you want to scream. Like, it's just like with singing. You want to come from your diaphragm, not from try to make the noise from your throat. Sometimes it does happen when you're in the heat of things, but the longevity
comes out that way.
But yeah, we always try to take care of our throats. Like Josh is very he's got a regimen of after we play a show, he's got to have a throat coat tea, and just make sure that he's on enough vocal rest, get enough water, and actual rest. And I try to follow that too. Myself. Is there
anything you do before the show? Like, do you have anything I know you can't talk a lot because they say that strains the muscles, but is there any kind of certain thing that you do before a show?
I personally don't do a whole lot. I'll do I will hum scales just to get myself warmed up. I've not really had any issues with not doing that, or I think since the rap thing, it's more of a it's almost like talking anyway,
right?
I'll hum some scales just to get myself warmed up, because I'll do some harmonies in the background behind Josh and stuff sometimes. And but yeah, I not a whole lot on my end. I just basically warm up. Josh is out there. He's got a 5-track set list that he'll go in the band before we perform and bang out himself, just sing. I joined him once or twice, just kind of hanging out. But yeah, I feel like I don't have to, and I'm probably gonna regret that later. But
Gotcha. So all the members in the band are the normal members, the original members from when you start, or are they have changed up?
Yeah, so it's changed. So the original iteration, like I said, the singing vocalist Joshua D-Day, he's the only original member. And he's the brainchild pretty much.
Oh, I gotcha.
Guy to death, yeah. Like I was telling you before we hopped on here, he and our bassist Jacob, they're out in Prague. Josh is getting married, so that's why he can't be here with us tonight. Yeah. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah. And I think
There
it's
you
like
go.
4 a.m. out there right now, so they'll probably watch a VOD.
Wow. No, where are they
Yeah.
located now?
They're out in Prague currently.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
gotcha. Yeah,
in
yeah.
Europe, yeah. But so he is the only original. This lineup has been pretty solid since late 2021. So
Oh, sweet. From 2021. That's very cool. Very cool. So, who was your inspiration as you become into music?
So I guess I'll try to hit personal, and then we've got like an overarching for the band. If anybody's listened, I know our influence you can kind of drive from Linkin Park, the I Prevail. Josh is really heavily influenced by Inner Shikari. I think that's where we get a lot of the EDM dance.
I can hear Linkin Park. I'm like,
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
trying to complete what it is that I heard this before, or of course I didn't hear your song yet, but I heard like something like it. What is it? That's it. That's it.
Yeah, I think I think Josh's vocals they're very similar. He can get right in that vein where Chester Bennington was. So yeah.
I love it. I love how it's music and then it's the rap and it's music. And I hear a lot of that. And it's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
You know, I like the rap this way.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Super cool. Super cool. So is there anyone out there that you want to like collaborate with, or have you collaborated with anyone that you want to do more of?
Well, so as a band, we haven't really done a whole lot of like features or anything like that with other artists. Like I see a lot of our contemporaries doing. Really haven't gone that route yet, just because we're trying to build our own catalog. And since we changed our own vocalist not too long ago, or the rap vocal, so we're trying to build back up new material with that. Yeah, it's something that we've talked about after we released the current record that we're looking on, maybe working on some features and seeing who we could have that hop on a track with us. I know I've always wanted to work with the Friends and Dropout Kings, maybe get Adam and Black Cat Bill on something with us to do a angry rap metal track, but
That's cool. That's very cool. Yeah. So at this time, I want to play a song, if that's cool.
Yeah, be my guest.
We have a few songs I looked up and I want to play for you and everybody else to hear your music.
Of course.
So I know you have one that's the new one that's out. Let me see. All or None? Yeah. All or None. Yeah. I think I got 2 different versions, maybe. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm going to play all of it. So here we go. If I missed one, I'm going to play it. So we're going to go with All or None right now. And here we go.
All right.
Deep in this like a taproot, digging down, looking for life. Here for the source of my energy, the source of the light. I stay the course with this energy, no force in the vibe. And I've of course made this out to be my course to a die. It's never ending, so break from just pretending I'm fine. Stop wasting hours of my days participating in lies. But no more waiting, it's time. I really can't fake what is mine. I made my mistakes in a dark good time. Gonna see what it takes if I wanna survive.
I'm stuck with no warning, and chose to ignore me. I don't wanna let this thing go, so I'll double down on myself and I'll do this alone. I tell myself this is not an option, it's all or none. Now everyone I trusted is coming gone, but this is nothing new, so
I love that. And then it got
Thank
the
you.
deeper, it got the heavier in there,
Yeah, right.
and the regular
It's
rapping.
a little taste of it. Yeah.
That is so cool.
Thank
You know, it sounds like you would have to rest your voice on some kind of nice soothing ice or
Right.
something. But I love it. I love
Thank
it.
you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. You're welcome. And now I found a new band. I found some music to play. You know, I always check. I didn't check today. I should have. I was going to do it earlier. I always check. I have an Alexa, and I always say, Alexa, play whatever song, and then it'll pop up there. But you know, check your. Do you have an Alexa?
Yeah, I've got one of the.
Okay, that would be cool. You can just pop it on Alexa, and you got to do the whole house.
Right.
So cool. And this time I'm going to add someone in, the Mad Shad from the Mad Shad channel, and he'll say what he's up about. There you go.
Hey, what's up, Dylan? How you doing? Hey, Lisa.
Hi, Shad. How are you? The Mad Shad from the Mad Shad channel.
Well, to start with, I'm honored to be in the presence of Normundy's singing rapper and singer, and I'm sure he's got a bunch of other talents, and of course, right here on Front Row Promotions. So thank you for having me on.
And you're welcome.
And hey, Dylan, how you doing, buddy?
Fantastic. How are you doing?
Excellent, man. I can't complain, not even slightly. And if I did, who cares? So for the most part, as for your day, how was it, Dylan?
It's all right, man. Just try taking it day by day, man. That's all you got. All you can do.
No doubt. That song was great, man. That was really
kick-ass.
rocking.
Yes.
Tell me about your rap. What got you kicking in the rap? Why, what's your influence rap wise? Like, was there a certain singer or a certain band you're like, I gotta rap like that?
Really, a lot came from like when I was super young. I found like artists in my area, just other rappers, and I was like, well, that's cool. You know, I think I could do that. So that's kind of where I started, and then I grew into loving artists from like rhyme sayers. So they're like super like melancholy hip hop, like really organic production style stuff. And then I got into later like Dirty South trap music, like 3 6 Mafia, and kind of so I kind of built from there. And I just taken like a lot of influence from a lot of stuff around me. So
yeah, I mean, it's the best way is to kind of consume everything and then develop your own style based around it and some of the things that you like the most. Like for rapping, one of my favorites was Rage Against the Machine. You know, so it was like real hardcore, but it was rap. And I noticed you guys involve a lot of technology in your sound too. You want to share with us the different types of technology that you're using, and what's on the mind when you bring that in, processing it.
Yeah, so a lot of it I've been able to kind of put my hand more since joining the band, doing a lot more like back production, because I'm doing the rap thing by myself. I made a lot of my own beats. I still do all my own production and stuff. So I've been able to like use my catalog of sounds and synths that I've like collected over the years and kind of meld that into stuff in the band, like the intro piece in All or None. I'd composed that myself and got to rap over it. And Josh added some flourishes with drums and built that up, and then we built that up into the EDM chorus, and then it breaks out into a rock song. So it's kind of cool to do that. See how you can progress those multi-genres within 45 seconds.
Yeah, no doubt. There's nothing like a cluster of all sorts of things and making something killer with it.
Yeah,
and so far, just with this song here, big thumbs up, man. It sounds great. It sounds really great. I can't wait to hear some more. As a matter of fact, I'm over here like, hey, man, just one more song, man. Come on, man. Just one more song, man. Come on. Jonesing for it. It's good stuff, man.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Well, I can play another song if you like. Yeah. Yay! Are you excited, Chad?
Yeah, man, definitely. It's all about the music. I mean, Dylan's great to stare at and hear what he's got to say, but the music is off the chain too, man. You know what I mean?
Wow. Look, ladies.
I mean, look at all that hair, man. I'm jealous. Look at me. Look at me, man. Look at me. All right? It's all right here. And you got it all up there and, vice versa.
Magic wand. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I was going to say, grow your hair.
Oh, man. It just ain't happening. It ain't. I got a really cool wig though, but it looks like Dylan. But see, I don't want to steal the show from Dylan. I mean, he's amazing. He's fantastic. So it's all about Dylan. Straight up, kick it, man. Let's hear some music. Woo!
righty. I'm just going to go round and round, and I'm just going to, because I'm going to play them all. So here comes another one.
All right.
Don't try to feed me the lie that I am nothing more than skin and bone. When you've been absorbing the fire, you're buried deep within yourself. You claim you're shackled, but you put them on yourself. The lone combatant in this battle who won't never ask for help. Deep inside yourself, you'll find a wealth of what you stand for, but every time I ask, you'll never tell. Why you're always bad, and why you're always sad, and asking me for answers only you would have. So if you want the truth, you'll find it deep inside of you.
How you gonna love me when you don't love yourself? Tell me how you gonna love me when you don't love yourself?
You gotta draw these lines inside your mind so you can know that happiness is something that you can't rip from another soul. You have to sow it on your own so it can grow, and when it blooms it's something beautiful, you'll know. Why you're always bad, and why you're always sad, and asking me for answers only you would have. So if you want the truth, you'll find it deep inside of you. Live within your mind. Was meant to be your
So tell me how you gonna love me when you don't love yourself? How you gonna love me when you don't love yourself? One day you're gonna learn that if you can't love yourself, then you can't love nobody else.
So tell me how you gonna love me when you don't love yourself? How you gonna love me? You don't love yourself. One day you're gonna learn that if you can't love yourself, then you can't love nobody else. You can't love nobody else. Why you're always bad, and why you're always sad, and asking me for answers only you would have. So if you want the truth, you'll find it deep inside of you. Why you're always bad, and why you're always sad, and asking me for answers only you would have. So if you want the truth, you'll find it deep inside of you. Live within your
Hell yeah. All right. Look at all that energy bouncing around on that stage. Wow. Wow.
What we aim for.
Wow. Man.
Yeah, man. I mean, you guys wore me out in the first 2 seconds. I was like, man, I'm over here sweating just watching you.
Are hurting. Ow.
Yeah, I remember so we shot that video at Rockfest last year, and we did 2 sets that day. And I guess you can't tell that bad, but I know by the second set I was dead before we even hit it. I had to take PC powder. My knees were hurting. I'm like, oh gosh, I don't know if I can do another one. But that adrenaline just rolls you.
It just kicks in. Yeah. And the weather, I'm sure, was it real hot?
It really wasn't that bad, and we were kind of fortunate. The second set, it started raining, and we were under a pavilion, so people just packed in, and yeah,
Yeah.
very nice.
Absolutely. Woo! I'm telling you, the board is just blowing up. They love it.
Yeah.
They love it. Absolutely. Oh yeah, Sheila said you need to come to Baltimore. That's where we are.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a goal. We were trying to hit the East Coast this summer. It just hadn't panned out yet. But yeah, we're trying to get out there. Now I've got some friends. Last time we played out there was 2022 spring, and that was in Pennsylvania. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What part of PA was it?
If I'm thinking right, it was around Bethlehem. So
okay.
That's where one of the bands we toured with was from. So I think it was close to there. But
I gotcha.
Yeah.
So what's it like touring?
Yeah, it's fun. It's definitely fun getting out there and meeting people and showing people your art. I think that's my favorite.
Do you have any crazy stories or anything you'd like to share?
Super crazy, honestly. I think the worst thing. So, Josh, our other vocalist, his fiance is going to be wife. Like I said, Sarah, she would run around and do merch with us for a while. I remember that first run. I think it was when we were leaving that Pennsylvania date. We were driving back to Indiana that night, doing the whole crazy 14 hours or whatever. And we stopped for gas. It was probably at like 3 a.m, and we had bunk beds in the van. In the old van.
Okay.
So she was sleeping in one of the bottom bunks, and we'd stopped. So she left and went to the bathroom, and like I was kind of sitting there. I made the note that she'd left. But then I dozed. And next thing I know, we're getting on the on-ramp, and she was not in the bunk anymore. So I'm like, we left Sarah. We need to stop.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So we stopped on the on-ramp, and it's like the interstate out there. It's one of those you can't turn around. It's like you've got to go until you get off. And
shit.
So yeah, Josh had to run back to the gas station and get her and walk her back. It was, that was...
So she had to wait for a good while there, huh?
Yeah, and the thing, she didn't have... Well, it wasn't too far. It was maybe about a mile.
Did she have a phone?
She did not have her phone.
Oh, man.
Her phone.
Oh, wow.
She said she had to ask the people at the 7-Eleven or whatever it was to use their phone. And I just remember she said the girl told her, don't steal the phone. I was like, what?
Oh, no. Was she mad at you guys? I'm sure she was mad.
She's mad at me. She still holds it. We've got beef. We've always got beef. But, it's out of love. So
it kind of sounds like a... what's it? Chevy Chase movies, like when they
the
vacation. That's
family
it.
Vacation video.
Yeah.
Like we forgot the kids.
We went to Wally World and they were closed. And the ant that was on top of the car, remember that? And they tied her to the back. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think I'd rather show up to a Normandy show than Wally World. So
me too.
You keep the Wally World, bring me Normandy, man. It's off the hook. Off the hook. So I noticed. Let me real quick chime in. That your one singer. See, you're doing a lot of rap. And your other singer, he's kind of got a high-pitched voice, right? It sounded,
he hit that higher register, yeah.
And what you cover the low stuff and the rap? Is that kind of what's going on there, or it's just kind of what all together?
I mean, yeah. So live, I'll hit some of the lower, just kind of under him, and so mostly it's our bassist Jake. He's a fantastic vocalist as well.
Oh, okay.
Kind of have 3 of us with a prior frontman syndrome, so. He'll hit a lot of harmony as well, and then I'll do most of the rapping, some little baby harmonies here and there while I'm trying to get myself trained into that, and then I do the screaming vocals, which I don't think we've heard too much so far. So
yeah, I can't wait to hear them, man. I'm totally into all the diversity, and singing. It's every bit of it is fantastic, and the more you guys incorporate, the more it makes me go insane wanting to see you guys live. And just remember this, if you guys ever do go live, Front Row Promotions, the Mad Shad channel, we will come together. And we got 12 cameras, all 4K. We give you a full production behind the drums, next to drums, above the drums, left stage, right stage, main stage, and hook you up for free.
Absolutely.
All of it. All of it. So just remember, when you're near Maryland and around Maryland, we'll come out and hook you up. Kurt Call Records has a lot of really good bands that are in that caliber. So that freebie, that's strictly from Front Row and the Mad Shad channel, and the love that we have for Normandy and bands that are rocking. So
thank you guys.
From our heart to yours. Absolutely. Yes. Yay. So how about another song? How about it?
Yeah!
Yay! I know Shad's excited. I'm going to go for this one. You
of the world just to write your epitaph. Never looking back, cause they never give a chance when they promise you the world, but deliver that you last. It's not hard to be jaded when their shades of jade made you take on their hatred. The weight never lifted, the burden erasing our feelings of hope and the feeling forsaken. But now I'm awakened, lost sight but I'll never be mistaken. To put my energy up just to let you take it, and know it's something that you'll never get away with. You build me up, just let me dead. You fan the flame just to smother it. You shed a light, then let it dead. Pull me down to the black abyss. Wrapped in a mask, what's the tragedy? I'm here for a land. Let me down, put these walls up. Let you show me how you really wanna act. Let the dirt in the past, but you didn't upgrade. So let's get to it. You wrote the book on how to feel useless. Strike us all down when it comes down to it. And I won't bite my tongue just to let you feel strong. The hate you read is lived in your blood all along. And you can wait all you want to hear my swan song. Let it all fall in the dark I crawl. Watching the kiss to their own downfall. You build me up, just let me dead. You fan the flame just to smother it. You shed a light, then let it dead. Pull me down to the black abyss. Blood of the sun, freeze me solid. Shackle my mind with your toxin. It's catabolic. Dread every atom in my body till I'm catatonic. Tell me, is this what you wanted? You sound fucking toxic. You sound fucking toxic. You sound fucking toxic. You build me up, just let me dead. You fan the flame just to smother it. You shed a light, then let it dead. You pull me down to the black abyss. You build me up, just let me dead. You fan the flame just to smother it. You shed a light, then let it dead. But there's no doubt I'll get out of this. I'm crawling out of the black.
Absolutely. Wow. Can you tell me about this video? What in the world? What was that creature?
So we're kind of doing that's the middle in the series of videos actually. So we're trying to do a 3-part series, and we're gonna cap it off here with the last single we're gonna release with the album, with the story. But yeah, it's basically it's like a tree monster. So kind of there in the story, we've got an astronaut where she's crashed on a foreign planet, and she's it seems like she's being stalked by a creature from the planet, and
Absolutely.
she's kind of going through her adventure there. So
Yeah. Wow. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Another good word for cool is sick. Sick. I'm learning these words. It's very, very awesome there.
Yeah. A fun fact with that, the tree monster, the guy that plays him was actually the original rapper in the band. So
okay.
That full circle. Yeah.
Gotcha there. Okay.
So tell me something real quick, Dylan. In the songs, I keep hearing this thing happen, right? Maybe you can help me out, because I'm a musician, and of course, I'm always like, what is that? So I'll hear this music, and then of course I'll hear this like the music is chopped. It's like you know what I'm talking about?
It's
What is that, man?
Yeah, it's. I think you're talking about the stuttering, and I think that's just some little post production. Usually, it's you're just chopping audio and.
Oh,
yeah,
so it's just cutting it up like coming in. I wasn't sure if it was something you added in or whatever, or just made that happen. But it sounds killer, man. It's really cool.
Yeah, you can do it by hand. I'm not sure. Josh will do a handful of it, and I'm not sure if he does it by hand and just chops the audio, or if he's got some plugins that he uses, because you can do stuff that just ducks it or automatically. Yeah,
it's called the easy way,
right? Yeah, yeah.
That's killer, though, man. I really like it. It's powerful. That last video was off the hook. The video was cool, but the music, man, it was definitely very. I'd love to be at the show. So come on, hurry up, get over here. We're wasting time. Baltimore, Maryland's waiting for you, man.
Yes, the soundstage. What's it called? Baltimore Soundstage.
Well, there's all kind of places here in Maryland they could play.
Yeah, but that's a huge room, you guys.
It is. It's giant.
There. Yes.
Yep.
Yes, we bounce. When you come here, we'll hook you up.
Okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We got it. I want to bounce.
Yeah, we tell that if you're at a Normandy show and you're not bouncing, something's wrong. So,
and I love to dance. So this would be where I need to be.
Yeah,
let's dance. All right. So, what part of being a musician? What do you like most about being a musician?
I think I really just like it's taken me a long time to think about that a lot, and that's why I feel like I want to do this full time, is just the connection and being able to share my story and my my words with folks, and hopefully we can make that connection if somebody can relate to it or knows somebody that can relate to things that I've written. Or I think that's the most important part to me. It's just being out there and meeting people, even being an introvert, like just being able to do that, and and that's kind of our thing, is just about the human connection and relating to people.
I used to be an introvert, but man, something opened up my door and I'm like, zing! Right. I can shine no more. I'm done with that. Yeah, but I know exactly how you feel there. Yeah.
So I don't know if you had mentioned it, Lisa, or not, but I'm curious to, do you guys have EP, LP, or CDs or anything out yet? Or is it digital, or how can we find some of your stuff?
Yeah, so we've got a couple full lengths. So there's the Depths Below and Enter the Void are our full lengths. Those were released before I joined the band, but they're still great records. We still perform songs off those records. So they are available on all streaming services, Spotify, Apple Music, etc. And you can pick up hard copies of them at our website at normandy.com/shop, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh, hard copies. I like it. The LPs. Yep. I love LPs. Yep. Yes. Love it.
We'll be dropping our third full length this November. We're doing
congratulations.
Thank you.
Sweet. Yes.
Doing an album release show at our at the Hi-Fi in Indianapolis. It's probably one of the nicest venues that's out there right now. So we're excited to play there.
Absolutely. Now, what venue, like anywhere, would you like? I've got to play here. What venue would that be?
I have no idea. I haven't had. No, you're good. I mean, I'm just excited to play. I mean, we played. Me personally, yeah, really. I mean, it's cool when you get there and there's a big stage, but sometimes you get to those big stages and you're opening for, other big touring bands, and they've got all their gear backline. So it's like, I'm playing at the same space that I would at a hole in the wall bar show. So. But, I mean, we've played a bunch of cool stuff. We played a few festivals. I mean, I just want to play more festivals. We're kind of barren this year.
I don't want to interrupt, and I hate my phone ringing. I do love my phone ringing because it's actually my daughter. And I really, so yeah, listen, Dylan, lots of love goes out to you, brother. And actually, I have her here. Just 1 second. 1 second. Okay, so Dylan, Lisa, thank you for having me on the show.
You're welcome.
Major Absolutely. Love goes out to the band. I can't even express to you what an honor it's been hearing your music, talking to you, chit-chatting. Yeah. And, in the future, we're always here for you if you need us in the ways we discussed, and anything else you might need. We're just a phone call or an email away. Gotcha. You reach out. And Lisa, again, thanks for having me out tonight. And you have an awesome show, and we'll catch up with you later.
Awesome. Thank you for coming and spending some time with us.
Okay, guys, you have a good one.
You too.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
All right.
All right.
Wow, he's a pretty cool dude. He's a very cool guy, and he'll hook you up. And he's not just, it's not just saying it, you know.
Right.
So,
yeah. Gotta imagine we hear a lot of talk.
Yeah. A lot of people are like, yeah. And then it comes down to like, what? You know, nobody knows what to. Yeah. So Lawrence Wallace is showing you some horns there. Horns up. Yeah, they love your music. I love it too. Very, very cool. Got it. Very, very cool. Yes. So, yeah. So, what was I saying? If someone, go ahead.
Oh, you're good. Go ahead.
Okay. Sorry about that. If someone would to ask you for advice, and they're just starting out, what would you give them?
It'll feel like a cop-out answer, but it's really one of those: don't give up. Don't, you're gonna get discouraged and not feel that what you're making is good enough. But it's really, you'll hear about that putting in your 10,000 hours, and that's really what it's about: getting out there and doing it, because it's not gonna come easy and it's not gonna come free. But yeah, just the consistency, not giving up, and if it's something that you want to do, it's like you'll find the way to do it.
Just keep going and keep going. Yes. Mm-hmm.
It really is.
Oh, sweet. So if you could take any band on the road with you, whether they're opening for you or you're opening for them, I'm sorry, my dog is going to make noise.
Good.
What band would that be?
Oh, I think as a collective, I know that we'd really wanted to tour, and we've kind of answered this question before. God, who do we say? I personally would say Dropout Kings. They're probably one of my favorites that are kind of doing a similar thing to us. They're a little more aggressive on the rap metal side, but we've done a few shows with them, and they're really cool guys, fun to be around. Gosh, who else? I think we would mesh well with like an I Prevail or a even Papa Roach. We got to speak with Jacoby when we opened or when we played at Louder Than Life a few years ago, and he's such a cool guy. And
Nice. Cool.
Yeah, really cool guy, really humble guy. Like, came up to us and talked to us when we were backstage. He's like, "Oh, so who are you guys?" I'm like, "Oh, this is Jacoby Shaddix. Hi."
Oh, nice. So you never know who you could run into.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really cool. Yeah. So cool. Nitro Nitra. Do you know Nitro Nitra?
Not personally.
Yeah, she's a Curtain Call Records band there. She's really super cool. We just had her on and Shad, the Mad Shad channel. He had her on there too, and she's so cool, super cool. You have to meet her.
Okay.
Something must meet. Yes, check her out. Nitro Nitra. Hell yeah. She said, "Go, Dylan." Yes. My dog's growling at something over there, and I don't know what. I don't know what's going on. Something she ain't liking it, but anyway. Normally she's quiet through the interview, but something stirred her up. So what's going on?
That's pets. I get it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm gonna play another song. I'm gonna try to calm her down. And here we go. Let's see. I'm gonna try this one. Maybe this one. It's called Running Out.
Running Out of Life. Let's go.
I've tried to tend this flame for countless days because it makes me feel safe. So why does it seem to be that the more I feel
salvation, can't find a way to save my soul from this cycle. Survival is stuck on idle, compiled with this denial. And see now I know that I should think of the present, not second guessing effects of all of the stresses that I can't control. Our time is limited, live it with no indifference, so do on your own. It's time to open my eyes to realize running out of life. Does anybody care? Does anybody care? Running out of life. Does anybody care? Does anybody But I'm beginning to realize that the purpose of life is self-defined, and there's no such thing as running out of time when I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. Now I say that I am where I'm meant to running out of life. Does anybody care? Does anybody care? Does anybody care? Running out of life. Does anybody care? Does anybody care? Does anybody I am exactly where I'm meant to be,
All right. That one was pretty cool. That was a little different than what we've been heard. It's a little twist, but wow. But wow. Can you tell me about this video?
Yeah. So I mean, the video is just it's kind of a visualizer. That was our branch between our music video for Stride and for Abyss that we just saw.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just the astronaut that's she's camped out and you can kind of see the eyes of the monster in the background while it pops in. Yeah. That's one of our songs. It's always kind of weird to perform it because it starts super slow and then it once we hit that hook, it's just so yeah.
Sorry. I'll just let my dog kick it in. I think it's because my neighbor has a dog and my brother wants to keep the dog. My brother's next door wants to keep the dog in, but I'm like, I'm doing an interview. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
It's chaos all the time.
You're good.
Yes, this is what let's see here. Silence says low to high energy. Yes, That's perfect. I like it.
Yep, silence.
Yes. So, and then this one. And then Josie said, that's the bark of approval. Absolutely, right?
Right, yeah.
She agrees. Yep. Oh, my lordy. So I think we were saying before, like, where could you be found? Like, where can we find you? And I think that's when he got the phone call.
Oh, we got all this right. Yeah. So Normandy's on all streaming services, NORMUNDY with a funky spelling. On all Spotify, Apple Music. You can find, like I said, our hard copies are at normandy.com. I think it's /shop. I always forget what the website is. Hang on. Let me click it. Yeah, normandy.com/shop. You can purchase. We got merch, our hard copy CDs. A nice little spread of stuff. So those are on there. And hopefully we will see people at venues near them. You can also find our tour dates. We're mostly in the Midwest right now, but we're branching out. hit the South and the East Coast sometimes.
Absolutely.
So,
I definitely got to see you guys. I mean,
yeah.
being there live is so much better than just watching it. I mean,
Right.
watching it is really good too, but it's just like you got to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Best way to see a show is in the front row, and that's where I'll be.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, absolutely. You know it. So, so how did you guys meet? How did you meet?
Yeah. So, I mean, as it is currently, so I'm the most recent ad. Like I said, I joined in 2021, I think, if my memory serves me right.
Yeah.
So basically, our vocalist Josh and our bassist Jake, they're cousins.
Oh, okay.
They've known each other all their lives.
Mm-hmm.
Our drummer Andrew Taylor, he went to, if I'm not mistaken, they'll probably correct me later. I could have our lore all wrong, but he went to college with Josh, and they were friends from that. And didn't even know like Andrew liked the type of music we were playing, and had any interest in that. You just knew he played drums and he tried out, and it's been a great fit. And then our guitarist Cody IX, he was in another band that toured on the road with Normandy before I was in the band. The guy's gotten a that's the boy.
I got some of their pictures, and now you said Andrew. Here we go. Here's hi Andrew. And then there's what was the other name there?
Josh. Yeah.
Andrew. That was Andrew, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you say Josh. Yeah. Okay. This thing moves so fast. Okay. There's Josh. Yes. Yep. Okay. And you said Jake.
Yep.
And there's Jake. What was this, in water or something?
Yeah. I don't know. I wasn't fully naked for my picture. I don't know about the other boys. I wasn't there for theirs, but
okay. Let me see. Yeah.
And then, like I said, Cody was on tour. Yep. There's some. Yeah, my friend Dave. Yeah.
There y'all in there.
My wife Alexis. Yeah. Digging deep for the pictures. All right.
Yeah. And then this one's Joshua, I see.
Yep.
Okay. I like that one. That one's pretty cool. It's a rock and roll shot. I like it.
Yeah.
And then here's Joshua
that's Andrew. Yeah.
Andrew, I'm sorry, on the drums. I think I got you all covered in there. I tried to get them all in there, but I mean, I go back to what you were saying. I just had to add their pictures because they're not here.
Right. Yeah. I'm sure they'll appreciate that.
Oh, sweet.
But yeah. So Cody was in a band that they did a little run with his old band. He left that band and ended up joining Normandy because they had a vacancy in the guitar. And then when the old rap vocalist Gabe was deciding to leave the band, Cody had asked like some friends if they knew anybody that had that was a rapper and had any interest in being in a band. And like a guy that he works with named Greg was like, he's engineered music for me before, and he's like, I know the perfect guy. So they sent me their way, and I get to hang out and mesh with everybody, and it's been great since. So
awesome. I'm so glad that you guys are doing a wonderful job at Curtain Call Records, Rock Rage Radio. Oh, absolutely. Let's see. We got Josie. This year alone, I've been to 5 Normandy shows because they they've all been within 5 hours. Yeah. Oh wow, 5 hours! And let me just tell you, Normandy is so freaking phenomenal live. Yes, absolutely.
We love Josie. She's a sweetheart.
Oh, so cool, so cool. And Sheila's like, well, we need to see you in Baltimore. See you in Maryland. Yes, we're working on it. Curtain Call Records. Amazing interview. Oh, thank you.
I appreciate the hookup with everybody.
Absolutely. And let me see here. Let me scroll down here because we have another song, I believe, to play. I don't think we heard Stride yet, have we?
Not yet. Yeah, that's the first one that we released when I joined the band. So.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
And then did I play the Rift? That was
Yep.
the one you guys were on the stage.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So here is Stride.
Everything else has been leaving me hollow. Crave a better tomorrow. I felt like I've lost. It's a hard pill to swallow. When they don't want to see the good in you, when this is all that you believe in and you see it through, with everybody on the other side just peeking through, it only makes you want to justify the way you speak your truth. This is all I am, a gap to a grin in the shell of a man. Will it pass all the pretenses put in the plan? Will it pass in the people I put in my hand? In their own direction, but my progression is by my discretion. Trials and lessons never close my path, so I keep trying my best, they will hold me back.
Take it all in stride, one day at a time. So step by step I climb this mountain line. So with the weight of the world on my shoulders, and when my heart couldn't get much colder, I won't let my fears control my happiness. Stay strong and run forever.
Am I seeing like I'm fleeing in the dark? Am I paralyzed? I can hear my beating heart. Don't wait for the chance. They won't give it to you if you stay so complacent, but there has to be another way. Know your circumstance. Stay on the course. If it pushes you down, go back at it with force and just take your time and climb it. Know that always you'll stand growing above it all. And know that when it seems that your whole world is burning, you find it in the fire to press on.
I'll learn to take it all in stride, one day at a time. So step by step I climb this mountain line. So with the weight of the world on my shoulders, and when my heart couldn't get much colder, I won't let my fears control my happiness. When every inch of this path tries to bury me alive, I'll keep on moving forward, one mountain at a time. I take it step by step. I take it step by step. So with the weight of the world on my shoulders, and when my heart couldn't get much colder, I won't let my fears control my happiness. I'll do my best. With every step I leave the light behind me. Won't let the weight of the darkness bind me. I'll step and stride until my legs collapse. I can only do my best to get away. I'll try to stay strong. I'll press on, hold strong, and run forever.
I like that one. Oh my Lord. I love them all. I mean, how can you choose just one?
Right.
That is so cool. Now, do you all write the songs together, or is it just one, or do you all like collaborate?
Yeah, there's a little bit of collaboration. Josh usually will spearhead. and then, you know, some of us have ideas, we'll kind of bring them to the table. Like I said, I do a lot of production myself, so I brought ideas, and you know, I got to work on some of, like I said, that was the first one we released together, with me being on the rap vocals, and I helped Josh with some of the production and kind of showed some things that I knew how to do, and you know, a little, but yeah, he and I try to work a lot. We, you know, Andrew will come in and write his drum parts, and you know, the string boys will put in their input as well. But yeah, that's kind of how it goes.
So cool, so cool. Now, if you could give one word that would describe you as a musician, what word would that be?
That's hard to say. One word is not a lot. You can say a lot with one word.
I got one word that will describe you.
Stupid.
No, never.
I'm joking.
Yes.
I would try to say, I would probably say for myself, eclectic. Just because I take a lot of influences from a lot of things and apply them to what I do. So, but what would you say?
I'd say energy. Yes,
yeah,
absolutely energy. Yes. I'm going to add the Mad Shad back on.
All right.
There, Mad
Hold on. You caught me with no hair.
Uh-oh. Bing.
That was sneaky, girl. That was sneaky.
There you go.
All right. Okay. It looks like I'm back. So anyway, I was saying goodnight to everybody. And you brought me back in the room here. I was sitting here picking my nose, and you caught me.
Sometimes you gotta watch. You caught me a few times without. you said I was picking my nose, and I wasn't.
I know you weren't. But that was funny. That was funny, you know. But literally, you caught me. You caught me with no hair. That's just not fair. Not fair. When I'm ready to show you no hair, I will. But geez. Peekaboo. And it's not like I can't grow hair. Yeah. I got very thick hair. I just got a patch of white and everything else. But what an awesome show, man, tonight. What an awesome show. I did get an opportunity to speak to my daughter, which I hadn't spoken to in a while. So that was wonderful. Yeah. Wonderful. Yes. And I see so many people on here coming from all kind of different angles. A bunch of great folks in the comment area here. Kurt and Call, Josie, a lot of awesome people. Yeah. And they love Normandy. They love you guys.
Absolutely. So, like I was just saying, I was just telling Dylan, there were so many cool songs. I didn't know which one I can pick that would say my favorite because I love them all. They're all just so cool. How can you pick just one?
Are you all done with the music? Is it all gone? Is it?
Let me check. I know you want another song, Shad.
Look at my beard.
I think we played them all. Did we play Abyss? Yeah, we played Abyss Stride and Stride. Yep, that we played them all.
Well, you know what? I can always watch the show over again, you know, and be like,
absolutely.
Just look at Dylan. Look at that guy. Isn't he handsome? Let's just stare at. Oh my goodness gracious me! Oh my! Look at that guy. Anyway, just kidding around. Yes, you're a handsome fellow, but I'm not going to stare at you all night long. Maybe just for another minute, though. That's fine.
Okay. That was great.
What a great show, man. What a great show. Very awesome, Lisa.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And is there anything else you all want to say? Do you want to say anything else, Ellen, to your friends and family and fans?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you everybody that popped in to say hi. I always see, I've been doing this forever, so I see people from all walks of my life, and it's always fun seeing that.
Very cool.
Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for having me, the collective me. Pleasure. And yeah, I really hope to see you guys out in Maryland sooner rather than later. So
absolutely, because we would definitely love to have you, and we would love to see you out in one of those venues. Yeah, definitely.
Do some research. We gotta do some booking for the rest of the year. So
absolutely. I know the Baltimore Sound Stage is a big, huge room, but there's plenty more.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So is this like the shout out moment right here? Is that where we're at here? We're at the shout out moment.
Shout out moment.
Wow. I'd like to give a big shout out to Sheely Wheelie, my banana fan of Faux Feely, which is my wife.
Sheila.
For supporting the channel and Also, she supports a lot the Front Row Promotions. I want to give a big shout out to Front Row Promotions. Big shout out to Normandy. Big shout out to Kurt Call Records. Big shout out to Rock Rage Radio. If you haven't gotten over there and tuned in, what are you doing? You're wasting your life away. And ultimately, big shout out to everybody that was here tonight, because I reached out to a lot of folks that were here, and you came and you showed up and you didn't play. You were here, and that's what dedication, determination, and all that love is all about. And thank you, thank all of you for your love that you're bringing to Front Row Promotions, because Lisa is a big deal, and the bands are big deals. And when we do our thing, we're doing it for the entertainment, for everybody else, and it's a lot of love coming from every angle you could imagine. So keep on coming back, right? Keep on coming back.
And support, and what's that? Subscribe. Oops. Yep. Subscribe. Yeah.
Well, subscribe to Front Row Promotions, and of course the Mad Shad channel. But there is also a little someone I wanted to do a shout out to, and of course that is the Metal Summit.
The Metal Summit.
The Metal Summit. They're doing interviews just like this, just like I'm doing. But they're doing more metal, and they're more like edgy, like they're like chewing on things. This is metal. So they're doing their thing, and they're really kicking it. And so big shout out to them. Subscribe, get on over there and check them out, and get ready to see their interviews. Their interviews are off the hook, ain't they?
They're really good. They're really cool. You got to check them out.
So they're heading pro now. And Lisa and the Mad Shad channel, and Lisa with Front Row Promotions, we're pushing them. So we're going to give them a little bit of a push. And hey, you know what? While Dylan's here, you want to show the video that's going to be their new intro we created for their professional look? Because of course, the Mad Shad channel, Front Row Promotions, actually does care about other people to do what we do, and we want to lift them just like we want to do the artists, because you guys rock. So go ahead and share it, man, while Dylan's hanging with us.
Absolutely. And this goes out to the Metal Summit, Angel Alamo and Jay Oakley. And here we go. Support and subscribe.
Yeah. Woo, that's awesome, man.
Yes, check those guys out.
How'd you like that, Dylan?
It's gorgeous.
That's pretty cool. That's cool work. That's all Shad. That's what he does. He's amazing at what he does.
Yeah, we bring the madness, man. Whatever dreams that people have, we like to help to make them come true, including Front Row. Same thing with Normandy. You guys are off the hook. And anything that we can do in terms of interviews in the future, you ever want to show off your stuff, you know where you can find us, man. We'll hook you up. And I know I didn't do an interview with you guys yet, but that should be in the future soon. And just yell at John, like, John, listen, we need to get over there, and be prepared. Make sure all the guys are ready, because you know what, we're gonna have a blast, and we're gonna have Lisa on our show right there too, flexing in.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I want to share with him the Beavis and Butthead. It's just too funny and too.
You have
cool.
that?
I do. I put it. I have it here. So just in case I ever want to show it to somebody, you know. So we're gonna share it with Dylan, because from time to time we schedule our shows differently, and there's a reason why. Check this out.
Front Row Promotions, supporting and promoting musicians around the globe.
I want to watch the Mad Shed channel now. What are you doing? Change it to the Mad Shed.
No way, I'm watching Front Row Promotions. That's it. Give me this.
Give me a remote now. Give it back. Get off me,
Beavis.
I want to watch the Mad
Get
Shed
off me.
channel. That's
No.
it.
I love that. That is so super cool. And that is all Shad's voices as well.
Nice.
Isn't that
Yeah.
cool?
That's awesome.
It's so cute, so cool. Well, Dylan, it's been a pleasure having you here on Front Row Promotions, and you're welcome to come back anytime.
Of course. Yeah. Pleasure being here. Nice speaking and hanging with you guys. And
Absolutely.
be back for sure.
Absolutely. If you have anything new you want to promote, anytime. And also promote anything on my page. I may have to approve it because I want to keep out the spam and all that stuff. But, post it away on Front Row Promotions and, just keep posting it and get it out there.
Normandy.
Yes, we love your music.
Love you guys.
Normandy.
Cool. All right. So I'm going to play another sponsor. Make sure I hit the right button this time. Can't find it. Oh, here it is. Watch this one. Hey, I'm Lisa Melchert with Front Row Promotions, where we do interviews and much, much more. Come join us on Facebook, Front Row Promotions Group. Don't forget to follow us on the Front Row Promotions page. Subscribe and hit that bell. Like and leave a comment. Now, we love you at Front Row Promotions. We're always honored to have you here. Without you, we have no one to interview. That's why you rule. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Madness of the Mad Shed channel on YouTube. Now, the Mad Shed, the Mad Shed, the Mad Shed, the Mad Shed, the Mad Shed channel rules. Alrighty, and there you have it. And I will let you go for tonight. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you guys.
You're welcome. Support live music, music in the making, music everywhere. This has been Front Row Promotions, having a lot of fun. Ta-da! See y'all later, Front Row Promotions.
Bye, Lisa. See you, Dylan.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Hey, this is Lisa Melchert. Wrong one.
Front Row Promotions, supporting and promoting musicians around the globe.